Hey, what do you want?
Fist of Fury is the GOAT. That's all I'm gonna say. I just got done watching it for the first time, and I completely fell in love with this film. Released in 1972 and starring the one and only Bruce Lee, this film served as an inspiration for many movies that came after it. So come on with me and let's hop into this recap. The movie opens up and we see Chen dripped in all white. He even got the suitcase to match. He seems to be in a hurry to get inside, and that's when we see that he was late to a funeral. The guy inside tells him that everyone is in the back, so he rushes to the back, but it's too late because they've already begun burying his beloved Master Ho. He tries to stop them, but is knocked out by a shovel.
What's the matter with you? Chen!
Hey, this may be one of the wildest funeral scenes I've ever seen.
Ah, the ghetto! The ghetto! The ghetto!
We cut to Chen, and he's feeling very depressed about the death of Master Ho, and everyone's worried about him because he hasn't really eaten. He asks them how did Master Ho die, and they tell him pneumonia, but he doesn't believe them one bit.
Will you tell me what teacher died of?
It was pneumonia. That's what the report said.
And you really think that's true?
Now everyone is at Master Ho's school honoring his memory when this man named Wu and his Japanese gang barge in and hand him over a warning in the form of a picture.
What's it mean?
What's it mean? Well, it's quite simple. It's a warning. You ought to know that perfectly well. We know you're training here. We don't want you to get any ideas.
And challenged them to a fight.
Any one of you man enough to meet the challenge? Well, clear a space there. My friends here promised to put up a good fight. Must be someone. Who's your champion?
And Wu is aggressive, so aggressive that he starts antagonizing Chen.
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
The students at Master Ho's school choose not to fight Wu's team because they say that that's not what Master Ho taught them. So Wu and his team leave, but Chen doesn't let that slide for too long because later on, he shows up at Suzuki's school with the painting that Wu and his gang sent over and challenges them to a battle, and we get this cool fight scene.
So you want to see how good you are? Then you must be tired of living.
And that's kicking your ass.
After the fight scene, Chen breaks the picture and then calls up the two members with the ugly ass wigs to come eat the paper from the picture frame. Later on, Chen tries to enter in the Japanese only area, but is blocked from going in. He engages in a fight with some Japanese individuals and is escorted out. Later, the students from Suzuki's school come back, and this time they don't say nothing, they just fight.
Hey, what do you want?
After the students at Suzuki's school completely demolished Master Ho's students, they demand that they send Chen to them in 3 days, or else they will have the school closed and all of them arrested. Chen arrives and they tell him that Suzuki's students are looking for him, and for his safety, they request that he leave. Later that night, Chen overhears some traitors that he thought was on his side let out that they killed Master Ho.
Get it? Yeah. Here it is. We ought to get going now.
If they find out this is what really killed Mr. Ho, we won't stand a chance.
It turns out that they were actually Japanese but were under disguise as Chinese. Chen kills them both.
Why did you kill my teacher? Why did you kill my teacher?
And leaves a letter letting Captain know that they were the ones who killed Master Ho, and he was setting out to find the others. The other students are shocked and fear that the police will try to blame them and want to find Chen so that everyone won't get blamed for what Chen did. Yan knows where Chen is and goes to check up on him. They share a passionate kiss, and she asks if he can share his plan with her, and he tells her that he'll take her along with him, and he brings up Wu's name.
Does the name Wu mean anything?
I think so.
I think he knows about teacher's death.
Wasn't he that interpreter who came with the Japanese? Could he be the right one?
We cut to Wu, who comes up with the plan to let the police do the dirty work for them so the murder won't trace back to them. And the plan works because the students at Master Ho's school get questioned by an investigator about the murders that have taken place. He then requests that they hand over Chen within 2 days or the school will be shut down. We then cut to Wu, Suzuki, and the boys having a night out, getting drunk and whatnot. And Wu gets so drunk that when he goes to catch a ride, he doesn't realize that the driver is Chen, who drives him to a dead end and tries to get some answers about the death of Master Ho. Wu tries to cry his way out of death.
Suzuki was the one. He said to give the poison to Mr. Fung. He was to give it to Chen. That was the plan.
But messes up when he tries to sneak up on Chen from behind, who ends up killing him. After finding out about the death of Wu, Suzuki requests that the investigator goes to find Chen. After the investigator leaves, Chen, who's under disguise, enters Suzuki's area. We then cut to the investigator forcing the students at Master Ho's school to quickly find Chen, but the problem is they don't know where Chen is. The investigator gives them 1 extra day to find Chen, or else the school is getting shut down and they will be going to jail. Yan, who worries about the safety of Chen and the school, overhears that and calls the captain her way and tells her that she knows where Chen goes at night. We then cut to them going to the place where Chen hangs at night looking for him, but they won't find him there because Chen has entered Suzuki's school where he runs into some students of his.
I have come here to avenge my teacher. This doesn't concern you. I'll allow you to leave. Out.
After he defeats the students, Suzuki comes out, but his minion offers to take on Chen for him. And I ain't gonna lie, he get a few licks in. But that's not enough for Chen. Did y'all see that? He chopped him right in his Adam's apple. Now Suzuki all scared and stuff. Like, nah, don't run now. You went running when you was out here killing. So scary. Suzuki runs to get his sword because he know that he can't take Chen in the hand-to-hand combat. After After Chen knocks out Suzuki, we cut back to Captain and the crew returning and finding out that almost all of the students have been killed by Suzuki's gang. The investigator shows up looking for Chen, who sneaks in from the second floor and notices that almost all of the students have been killed. He then overhears them talking and goes to turn himself in. As they begin walking him out of the school, he notices officers standing outside with guns pointing at him. So he runs over and does a jump kick, and that's how the movie ends. Fist of Fury was an action-packed dream of a film. I had so much fun watching it. It was my first time watching it, and it was really cool to see the references from certain scenes and the story that I could tell inspired Tarantino to write and direct Kill Bill, which is also a favorite of mine. And I can definitely see myself watching this over and over again. My only problem is, what was up with all the students at Master Ho's school? Like, what was Master Ho teaching them? Because they couldn't fight to save their life. Literally, they got beat to death. How was Chen so good, but everybody else was so bad? I know Master Ho somewhere rolling in his grave pissed. Yo, them students didn't learn nothing.
You don't know shit about Chop.
That's my recap of Fist of Fury. Before I leave, I want to give out an award. This award is for Best Action Sequence. There were so many action sequences in this movie and it was hard to choose, but I'm gonna have to go with Chen showing up to Suzuki's school to give back the artwork.
So you want to see how good you are? Then you must be tired of living.
I like how he had them scared at the end, because you know he the big dog.
Now you listen to me. I'll only say once. We are not sick men.
And that's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you made it to the end, I would really appreciate it if you gave me a like and subscribe. And until next time, peace.